Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Empire of the Hand playthrough, not preview playthrough, Empire of the Hand preview playthrough in Imperial Civil War, I guess. I can't do the intro any other way. So unfortunately I had to recode the campaign to start where we were last time once again. So we are right before I've moved up the event for the Thrawn clone, so since we got there. I've killed off all the heroes that were killed off, shifted around the starting forces to be as accurate as I could get them from where we were last time. But we still had that bug that was going on with Imperial Civil War that was messing with save files, and then the elections were causing the filters to stop working because of the news events that come up here. So we're working on a fix for that. It's not something that's impacting the release build or Fall of the Republic. It's just part of the changes Pox was making to make everything a bit more abstract so that both mods can run off the same files a bit better. And I unfortunately started the playthrough at the worst possible time for that. After a few years of getting really lucky with that, with the playthroughs, it was bound to happen. But we're mostly back where we were. I'll just have to build a few different ground units. I really should have put the Quethold stuff back. But we should have the Thrawn clone prompt in a couple seconds here. And I do want to move to Morsham. At Psycha, we are going to build Vindication. Alright, 10 years have passed since the news of Thrawn's death, just when he said he'd be returning. Reports from Agent Sorn indicate he may be working with the Empire again, and whispers around that he's back. It's time we find the source of these rumors and see if Thrawn truly has revealed himself. So, we'll be able to... Having the middle mouse button pressed when that's going on is annoying. But we can just get our Thrawn clone here, and we'll be back up to more heroes. Okay, Churchill. So those of you watching on YouTube, this is being streamed on Twitch, the live recording. And I still want to kind of push through here to get to Coruscant. So maybe we'll just do that now. Because Bilbringi is the most easily defended place, but if we can get to Coruscant, that'll be almost as easy as Bilbringi and get us 2 extra planets. Or 3 extra planets. Okay, never mind, Lusankya's here. Well, with this fleet, it doesn't look like Lusankya has a lot of support. Hopefully one of the last times we'll see the old Lusankya model. Or old Executor model. Blue Man Troop. Balosaurus. Backhand Thrawn. HSS Leonidas. I really don't want to have to do a frontal assault on an SSD. Kestrel, but the Nebulas back there are going to be hard to handle as well, so... Field of Fighters, Halifax, Bahamut, and we'll put Party Start in here as well. I'm creating Thrawn's clone. Who's the other blue guy? So the other blue guy is Commander Scythe, a hero that we invented because there were so few options for the Empire of the Hand. There are a few more canon options that we've found and have been made up since we started the mod. So we will be going with them, like canon is in Legends canon. So there's a few Empire of the Hand heroes that are going to be added, switched, or removed. Alright, we're starting to lose shields on some of the phalanxes. Furions. Okay, you Turbo laser, you. Heavy turbo laser, you. Heavy turbo laser. I'm just going to try to keep stuff attacking different hardpoints. And hopefully they'll get scared and try to leave, then I can turn... No, actually they won't do that because the AI doesn't try to retreat if you have an interdictor. I can't cheese them that way anymore. Let's get 2 on that one. 1 on that one. The more we can split that up, the better. And you guys can actually start getting some hard points as well. So you may hear some phone notifications. My girlfriend's power's out, so she's coming over. So I'm making sure I don't miss her buzzing. Can we pull you back as well? I probably won't be as successful getting this one out of the way. Dankwells is asking, when will the new SSD model be in? It's one of the next things that I'm working on. Tonight I'm going to be coding the mission setup for the mod. So the intervention missions. But once that's done, that's most of the new mechanics that we need for the foreseeable future. Or not foreseeable future, but for the time being at least. And then I'll have more time to get back to art for a bit. And it'll be the main thing that or the first thing that I work on there. The next couple things I work on art-wise are probably going to be the Executor, the Intego, which is the new Empire of the Hand ship, and then possibly another Hapen ship, but I at least know those two. This is going to get rough. I might have to sacrifice some Aphthonias. Don't worry about the engines yet. Furions... I guess the Furions can help with this. Nope, you got way too far out. Alright, Thrawning a Chissy Fit. We'll also get Legacy of Fel. Alright, let's try to kill one of the Nebula. Knowing the unknown. They have a lot of damage, but they're not the most tanky. Next Hokage. Valerie, I always forget which one's which. Which one is the one with like the 2 hands that go forward, kind of? I almost want to call it the octopus one, but... God, this is rough. Alright, you can turn around and start doing damage again. We can get Owl Cathedral. And... yeah, here. Nebulas are too threatening. Okay, can you pull back at all? There's still... the bombers are still getting some hard points down on the Lusankya. So let's actually send some frigates in there. You can move back. And I'm going to redirect the bombers at Dragon Snake here. And see if we can keep kiting this phalanx around. Alright, now Hand of Fate. And Thrawn's Revenge. Okay, you need to sit there where you're not as likely to pull the aggro from the SSD at least. This is nice peaceful music for this battle. Well, right now the Nebulas are benefiting from a very strong command bonus from Wedge, in addition to all the damage that the Lusankya got down on us. Alright, let's go with that one now. See if we can get it to back off of this phalanx. We've kept most of their fighters off of us, which is really helpful, because those K-Wings would have just made this very difficult. Power to weapons, power to weapons. These are the last turbo lasers on this side. Nope, those are all turbo lasers. For some reason I thought that was ion cannons. Pull you back. You've got enough shields. You are getting hit now. Boost says, I haven't played Empire War in over a decade. Is it worth checking out for mod stuff? I would say so. I've been working on those mods for that decade. Okay, we need to kill these bombers before we lose our very lucky phalanx there. Concussion missiles, you... Yeah, you're fine. Interceptors. Anything that gets near this phalanx needs to die. Stop flying at it. Don't kill my stuff. As long as those ships can't get in range of what's left of this phalanx. No! K-Wings! Okay, I'm just going to tell you to guard that directly. Furions... there. Alright, if they're going to fly right in front of our main area, then they can die. And that hangar should probably go too, just in case we kill these K-Wings and more come out. No! Alright, this one's dead. That is unfortunate. But we can just bring in the rest of our ships and that'll clean it up. This is probably a good part of the New Republic's space power. So I don't know if we'll have much up against us when we get to Coruscant and the other planet. Do heroes respawn if they get killed in this? No. Heroes die permanently. And all of our mods is like that. Right. Nope, they're starting to get back to that. I told you guys to guard the phalanx. Okay, they seem to be having issues hitting that hard point, which is good for us, but I'm not sure why. Ooh, another nebula coming in. Okay, bombers, go for the nebula. This chaff can finish off the Lusankya. Can finish off that nebula. And as soon as Wedge is dead, that command bonus will be gone. So the rest will be easier to kill. If you die in Thrawn's Revenge, you die in real life. No, don't let them on the ship. Okay, oh, that's why I was missing the shields. That was my issue. I kept discounting the shields when I was thinking he was gonna die. Alright, Furions go for station, and Psycho Bombers start wearing down the nebula. Then we can start moving towards that last nebula with any ships that are not entirely wrecked yet. I'm surprised we got through with 2 phalanx there, because they had to tank the ship from the tank the Lusankya from the start. Okay. I'm no longer scared of them coming. Like, sometimes I forget we've removed the shield generator hardpoint so that they actually have to, or so that ships actually have a chance to regen and not just immediately die. So that was scarier than it needed to be. K-Wings are scary, but I think we have enough here to deal with them. Even though they're fighters, they're large enough that they are at risk of getting hit by capital ships, so the fact that they're as tanky as they are won't be as big of a problem for fighters. They'll have that support. In general, I think we're going to focus on the Imperial Remnant first, because they should be a bit easier to take. We've killed one of their SSDs, and I think I removed that from their starting forces. So should be good there. Although after 3 streams in a row where I've had to restart the playthrough, still have similar progress, but had to recode the playthrough. I'm kind of afraid to save now. So this may be a marathon stream. We are victorious. Alright, some losses for us, but I think that was like 5 nebulas. Yeah, 5 nebulas in Lusankya. We lost 2 phalanxes and all of our Aphtonias. So that's probably about 30,000 credits for us. We don't have any economic heroes at the moment. Thrawn, you are going to lead that fleet. Surprise, Commander, I've returned. Not returned as such, of course. I'm a clone of the Grand Admiral Thrawn. I would have to be extremely arrogant to have assumed that even my rather extensive ability would have put death beyond the question. There is much to prepare. You may go. Can see them going through our territory right now, which is just a big no-no. We will need to rebuild some of our economic structures. Okay, let's actually sit at Yega Minor for now. Or Tracy or Munilinst. Everyone knows Mega Mazer tanks are better than Stormtroopers, even in space. I'm pretty sure the Thrawn clone is still in a chaff. We haven't touched the Empire of the Hand much for a while, but they are getting a pretty significant overhaul, so almost everything about them will change. Are these all your ground units? Oh, you fucked up. Sir. I really wish I had an interdictor here. I'm just gonna get the Peltas to snipe their transports. So Ek, if you were watching, you're getting what you wanted. Is this Prussian Blue and Long Snoot? Yeah, Long Snoot and Impatient Glandifilera.
Reporting. Acquiring target.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
On standby. All fighters engage. Starting our attack run.
Ready to receive. Awaiting your orders. Fangs Heavy Destroyer stands ready.
Advancing.
Just... Well, I really do want Drend first.
We'll get there. Mega Mazer's primed.
We may not be close enough for that.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, let's start sending
Ready.
all of our fighters out there, because it's one ISD, we're probably fine over here. If you're getting focused, turn that down. Check. Back.
Fire.
I do wish the way area of effect damage worked in Empire War was more sensible. You end up having to do just really weird stuff to get it to work. So, like, the explosions, if they're missing, aren't doing anything. You can have it spawn, like, another projectile and have that do the damage, which is probably how we'll have to set it up. Because right now they're aiming for one of them, missing, and even though it's in the vicinity of something else, it's not applying damage. it has to directly hit. Okay, see now that they're standing still.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Oh well. I believe Thrawn's clone is supposed to be tier 1. It might be tier 2. No, it's tier 1. I mean... This is annoying. That was probably just enough time for them to send their ground units over, so... I just want to build Song of War during skirmishes and wreck my enemies. Well, the Habens are going to be a playable faction soon enough. Which may not be soon enough for some people, but... Then you'll be able to build Song of War and Battle Dragons all the time.
Ready for command, sir.
Okay, it may be kind... No, I'm not gonna waste a shot on the Corvettes. Park, get over there. Scythe, up front.
Ready for battle.
There's an SSD hunting episode. A couple days ago, I spent a few hours making all the ships half their size and zooming the camera in, but it was too weird. So we're probably going to make them like 75% of their current size. And so it'll still appear mostly the same. It's just it'll help with certain prop scaling. Like the backgrounds, if you make them too big, it stops rendering. So no matter what you do with like the camera cutoff distance. So we have to kind of rescale everything down a bit. So it ends up having the same result, but the background will look better. All right, turn her around. Scythe, you are getting focused, which I don't want.
Warm up. Attacking the lasers. Awaiting new instructions.
Oh, this is a weird direction for you to go.
Heavy assault cruiser ready. Bringing mega lasers. Targeting at maximum.
Luckily, it's not as many weapons as the
Destroy their main batteries. Holding fire for maximum effect. Decoding your transmission.
as the Executor has, so we might be able to pull to kill the ship before it kills us, especially since it has no support. What are you? If we can do a nice side focus for us.
Orders, sir.
Jack, get out of there.
Heavy destroyer stands ready. Target targeting the laser systems. Reporting in. Open fire on those laser cannons.
All right, Park, come in and save Scythe. The new scaling will be possible to have SSDs and servers. No, unless we built a map specifically around it. Like the scaling is for basically for prop sizing. Like the end result would be that most players don't notice that much of a change with it. Like it might start a little bit more zoomed out, but on the whole, it's like no matter what we do, the maps aren't going to be like so huge that SSDs fit properly in skirmish. Again, unless there were specific maps built around doing that.
Commander, they're hitting us. Where'd he go?
Alright, Dominion, Megador, and Lusankya are all down. This fleet we can probably split into two. How many pop cap is it? 170. 70. So Scythe. Let's get 2 Peltis and... No, Peltis can stay with you. So we'll have 2 there either way. Ascendancy Warlord Star. And we'll bring Premier's Revenge. This one... Enemy fleet approaching. I think they were trying to fly through again there.
The enemy is approaching.
Yeah, we already heard that.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Reporting. Location plotted.
Ready to go, sir.
I really want to move faster on the planet assets as well. Because there's 4 low orbit ones. Like the Coruscant one even is just a placeholder, so I'm not even really counting that. So I didn't vote for you. I'm only allowed 1 vote. If you mean in mod of the year, you're allowed as many votes as you want. Yeah, you can vote for... Technically, you can vote for every mod, but then you may as well just not vote. But people can vote for every Empire War mod if they want. They can vote for all of our mods if they want. They can vote for every Half-Life mod if they want.
Yes, Commander. Fire at will.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Back around for another run. Regroup for another attack.
Ready to receive orders. Thrawn would approve.
Here, I just want you to shoot that stuff.
Decoding your transmission.
Target locked.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Eliminating
Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Initialize general bombardment.
Excellent shot.
Alright.
Stay in formation.
A quick victory over a nice little task force for us.
I have them now. Locking on. Enemies in range. Target locked. I'm on them. Coming around.
Oh, a Lancer got away. I'm gonna have to execute this entire fleet. I could have swore we killed that Carrack as well, but I guess not. Alright, let's get Blue Man Troop back. Actually, oh, it should be Vanto's Perseverance. I spelled that wrong. So, I'll fix that.
Construction complete.
And I'm gonna get some of these up to
Beginning construction.
higher level.
Building under construction.
Alright, 1 sec. Move your way. Actually. I wasn't sure if the door was closed all the way. Whenever Nick's not here, I'm afraid Moana's gonna, like, I don't know, pull open the door and run out, I guess.
Even though I locked it behind you.
Well, I've left the apartment entirely before and come back from basically Herdman to make sure I didn't leave the stove on, even though I hadn't cooked anything that day. So, I'm not saying it's rational, it's just what I do. Okay. Sorry about that. Wait a minute. I've already killed you. I guess I forgot to take that out of the starting forces. So this is probably not something we want to stick with. Moana is the name of my roommate's cat. Not spelled the same way as the Disney movie, but I assume named after her. He didn't name her, so he just stuck with the name that she had when he adopted her. Does that mean Sarah name? Oh well. So we'll leave this for now. If I have to kill Dominion again, I'm fine with that. This is Dominion, right? We already killed Megador this episode? Yeah. So Dominion got a second chance at life. And we'll just have to blow it up again. Don't combine. Okay, thank you. Well, they are not fucking around. Which map is this? Not one of the ones that has an extracted preview. I thought it might have been the Yega Minor one, but I don't think Rogue would have put it on both planets. Are the Hand fighters better than the Empires? Yeah, the Empire of the Hand and New Republic tend to have the best fighters. The Empire of the Hand gets too many of them right now, I think, so that's kind of been helpful for us. Yikes. I guess I'll get the sensor. Yeah, the Empire's the quantity over quality faction for fighters in most things.
Yes, sir.
The RFTs over there. I think they're mostly going to be coming from the north. But I definitely want these, Oh, they're landing there too. AV, anti-infantry, well, flamethrowers. I think if we just... No, when they take off, they're gonna kill us. So we need to back out of there. And this can be a repair platform. Get on in there. As long as that's facing the right way. Back up. Alright, everybody crouch. I like how squatting and walking weirdly is the best way to avoid getting hit. Like, I understand the logic of taking cover behind something, but weird penguin walking is probably not ideal in most circumstances, unless it's really icy outside. Then it's always the correct choice. But we've lost the repair station. Now we just need to drive over some people. Oh crap. I didn't notice they got that. I don't think I could have done anything about it either way. But landing directly in my base is just kind of rude, to be honest. Now they built on my platform. I'm not okay with this. Alright, I think that's an L. The game sound is a little low. I'll turn it back up. I had it lower when I was testing something else. I forget what, but...
Construction complete.
Alright, you are a ground unit, right?
Construction complete.
Yeah, Auric 7...
Construction complete.
Yeah, it's Hand of Judgment that has the Gilia. Shile. Or Ashik can be our Pathfinder for that. Is Dominion still here? I don't want it to be. Okay, it's not.
Right away, sir.
Just in case
Moving out.
anyone was unclear on that. Attacking SSD right now equals bad.
Underway.
Departure set.
Construction
Course
complete.
plotted.
Beginning construction.
I think if we can take Morishim now
Invasion
before
commencing.
they build anything, it'll be a lot easier.
I copy. Right away.
Send reinforcements.
Choose your
Alright, this map
reinforcements.
has
Adjusting navigation.
the weird props.
We secure a build pad. Sensor node constructing.
I do really like the new environment settings. Like,
Reporting.
we're in a night battle now, and then it was day in the other one.
Course plotted.
Because the base game had a lot of that, but not quite as much. Usually it was just slight variations on one theme.
Moving out.
Copy.
At maximum unit capacity.
Order acknowledged.
Production halted.
If it were up to me, every battle would take place at night when it's rainy. And then I'd probably just
Commander.
not command my units at all, just sit back and
Order,
listen
sir.
to it. Try to sleep.
They're falling.
Well, really it is up to me, so I don't know why it's not like that. Okay, they moved most of their units away, so they're not going to bother. That's good. Thanks, Metro Hall. Appreciate it.
Planetary control achieved.
Building under construction. Beginning construction.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay. What, you don't even want to discuss it? You're just going to do this? Fine, we'll just defend at Bilbringi.
Inbound. Decoding your transmission.
I'd probably want
Choose your
some more
reinforcements.
carriers for this. Or do we want to do this? I don't think I want to do this.
Personnel reporting ready.
I don't think I want to do this. No, I don't want to do this.
Preparing for jump to
They have too many
light speed.
reinforcements. I'll turn this off before I get 7 more spam call. Well, people who think I'm spam calling them.
Building
Bilbringi.
Beginning construction.
I guess we're just gonna have to wait for them to attack at
Building
Bilbringi and
started.
let them die.
Construction complete.
Alright, oh,
Unit in
that's
production.
a regular chaff.
Unit cancelled. Unit
Fried
in
potato,
production.
kestrel,
Construction complete.
and we can still afford Lifty's Chiss cousin.
Vehicle in production.
Coordinates received.
This is a straight line, so any gains we make there... Yeah, we won't have to worry about more sides to defend, especially if we can go there and then up through
Tactical
Bastion.
battle imminent.
Especially if they're not going to defend anything. That's good. Thanks for subbing, ha ha ha. That sounded weird. Ha ha ha.
Incoming!
There's no way to just...
Choose your reinforcements.
Oh, okay. Prussian blue artillery and long snoot.
We'll get there.
Yeah, that's closer to the goal than I thought. Biggest ship is...
We're on our way.
You two, okay, you. Thank you for attacking the...
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Let's get in there. Park.
Copy that. Moving out. Heavy destroyer stands ready.
We'll be there shortly.
Tender... A
Reinforcements
striker.
en route.
By the Ascendancy's honor.
I just want to destroy this stuff before the raid fleet gets here.
Target.
And we've got an Ormos.
Moving to that
Reinforcements en route.
Especially if they're going to be shooting at the Peltis. The Peltis can't really handle that.
Excellent shot.
There we go.
Heavy assault.
Reinforcements en route.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Location locked. Heading out.
Nope, just shoot the stuff you can shoot.
Star Destroyer.
Don't try to get too
Reinforcements en route.
fancy.
For another run. Getting a lock. Tires reporting in. Attacking.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Where do you think you're going? Like, I don't...
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Just accept your
Launching
death.
attack. Ready, go.
Comms open. Heavy assault.
I'd be much happier.
Run.
Engaging threat.
Okay, really, I'll be much happier.
Orders, sir. Targeting.
Who do we got? A Yavithan raid fleet.
Ready to receive orders. Decoding your transmission. Star Destroyer at the ready. Ascendancy at the ready. Star Destroyer comms open. Thrawn would approve.
Alright,
On them.
so we'll have to turn around and deal with that.
Sir, I'm detected.
Heavy assault.
It's not too big a one.
Ready to receive orders. Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Ready for command, sir.
But there's nothing wrong with the name, ha ha ha. It's just I can't say it without it sounding like the fakest attempt at laughing,
Online.
which is...
Star Destroyer comms open.
Enemies in
Star
range.
Destroyer at the ready. Drive engaged.
Target locked. TIE squadron standing by.
Ready to receive orders.
Got him on the run!
right.
Eliminating target.
Good.
Heavy assault cruiser ready.
Excellent shot. I got one.
Okay.
Construction complete.
I don't know if we can do Ord-Tracy's ground stuff yet. But I kind of want to attack Munilins with these guys.
Tactical battle imminent.
Then have them meet in the middle. We still need more ground units.
Choose your
Oh, this is why I
reinforcements.
wasn't using Ashik as a Pathfinder.
Reinforcements
Oh
cancelled.
well, we don't need...
Enemy units.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, Impatient, you're just going to snipe the base. Vindication, and Admiral Scythe.
Received. We'll get there.
Revenge, you got the going.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Okay, thank you for not wasting your main shot on something that didn't matter this time.
They're falling back. Coming about. Heading out. Decoding your transmission. Star Destroyer comms awaiting new.
We could get lucky and they'll use Dominion against the New Republic and fail. But since we killed Lusankya, I don't know what they're going to come up against that's going to auto-resolve it to death.
Another one down. Another one down.
Ha! Another one down.